Howdy folks, welcome to episode 49. Today we're going to go build a hovercraft on the other planet here, and so on the new nascent moon. We're going to use that as our building site, and so we're just going to take off here. And so yeah, I did a 48.5 where I got cleaned up, I got stuff cleaned up and got all the stuff out of the inventory, and we did this, and they need to fix the flares because they're too subtle. I mean, they're tiny. Yeah, they need to fix the flares. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna head down to the nascent moon here. It's just funny because it looks like this one, and I'm used to it being huge. I mean, look, that one's almost as big right when we're that far away. So yeah, it doesn't even feel like we're right next to it. But yeah, we're gonna go find a spot on the ground here where we can do this stuff. And I probably should have brought a tent with me, shouldn't I? So that we can do this stuff during the daytime. But let's see what we've actually got here as far as a spot to land. You know what? I think if we go over the pole, that would probably be a way to do it, is if we go over the pole. Oh, you know what? I don't think it'll let us build. I don't remember if... I know it'll prevent you from building a base there. I don't know if it'll prevent you from building anything at all. So let's see. And the other thing I wanted to check out, yeah, I wanted to go away from where we last saw the the patrol vessel, because I don't want to run into that while we're building. So let's see. Last time we came down and we went this way, and yeah, it was way over by all these that we hit that thing. So where is that from where we are now? It's like due south, isn't it? Okay. So basically we should just go all the way across. We should go straight across the pole, I think, in order to get to the opposite side. So why don't we do that, and we'll see if we can land down here, and see if it'll let us land down here and build at all. Is it gonna do pole fog the whole time? I can't even see now. And you know, it's great that they tell you how far you are from orbit, but they never tell you your actual elevation. That kind of bothers me. Alright, let's see. I'm just paranoid about slamming into the ground up here. Alright, there we go. Shadow helps. Alright, so let's see. What is our temperature? It's 13? That's fine. That's not a big deal. Do we have oxygen? I don't think... Yeah, we do. Cool. So we can even take off our helmet. Alright, and let's see if it will let us build... And I switched my inventory key, so it's going to mess me up every time I try to go into my inventory. It's going to mess me up. We put all of our... There we go. We put all of our building stuff in here. We can do this. And let's see. So I brought over the ship because I figured it would help us if we needed to. Yeah, it's not going to let me build here, is it? Yeah, you can't build a hovercraft on the pole. Why did they open the poles up again? I don't get it. I don't... Wow, this is so great that they have the poles open. So that nothing ever can happen up here. Alright. Well, I think we just passed over. We just passed over the center, too. Now we're heading south. So, yeah, let's see here. And I can't even see where we are in the map. Yeah... Okay, we're gonna fly out to... Yeah, it should be pretty close here. It's a small planet, so it should be fairly close. I don't want to land where there's a bunch of bad guys gonna be shooting at us. So I'm just kind of paranoid about that. Let's see. See if we can land here. Let's see what happens. I want to sit here for a minute before I start, like, putting anything down. And let's see, we are still on pole fog. Before I actually put down a starter and get trapped or whatever, I just want to make sure that they're not going to spawn up here in my face. There we go. And let me check something else too. On the map here. On the map. Is this a southern leaning planet? I think that's close to the South Pole. That's over the... Oh, no, it isn't. It is, okay. The northern hemisphere is where you get more sunlight here, so that's what I was looking for. So I think what we'll do is we'll go... I don't know, it looks like we're good here. It looks like we're not going to get any... It looks like we're not going to get any bad guys coming out. The lighting is just really... Is it me, or is the lighting just really weird? Is that sun going down or coming up? I can't tell. It's telling me 19 hours and 46 minutes to sundown. So I think it's coming up. So why don't we just jump out here? And there we go. Okay, now it'll let us... Now it's going to let us build. And just want to double check. Let me do this. We'll get some... And we're back to this bug again. Yeah. That old chestnut. That one comes back here and there. It goes back and then it disappears. There's a bunch of silicon rocks. I don't see any bad guys there. Just need to watch for them. I don't think they're going to spawn. I think they would have spawned by now. Let's see. Yeah, I think they would have spawned by now if they were going to at all. So, I think we're good. Alright, and this is what? This is just plains. Okay. So yeah, let's do this, get this thing started. And let's see, we're going to go over here. This is going to be a big, I think it's going to be a big ship. I want it to be big anyway. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And I think we're going to put down a symmetry plane right away, because I'm going to want that. And we're going to want to lay down, are these the plastic blocks? I think they are. Yeah, those are the plastic blocks. Okay, so we're going to get those out of our... Yeah, we're going to get those out of the hotbar for right now. We've got 470 steel blocks. We got a bunch of glass and stuff like that. So one of the things I wanted to do, I think would be kind of cool, would be to like bring this up. And so, let me see. If we go like this, and this, and this. So, you know what? I want to bring it up every other block, not every block. So let's take these out and this out. Yeah, I wanted to do this kind of thing. So I'm kind of thinking I want the cockpit, I want like the internal cockpit to be one where you walk up, you know, and you can kind of, because so when you're flying it, you're not on the ground, you're not at the lowest level, so you're kind of up in the air a little bit. So let's try going up one more here. Let's see. We can go up one more block here. There we go. And that would be our cockpit area. So let's find, see, I'm hitting the eye again. It's going to be over and over. It's going to take a while for that habit to die, to extinguish. Do we have an interior? Yeah. I only brought one. I should have brought an extra cockpit, because I wanted to do, possibly put like some emergency pods on the outside. Basically like a cockpit where you can just dive in and take off, a small one or whatever, that you can just dive in and take off if you need to. Let's see, we're going to move this forward, or should we leave it there? Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll move it forward by 1 or 2. We're going to go like this. Yeah, I want some space there. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be the cockpit. We need to, what I need to do is I need to put these blocks on here. And so this build is probably not going to be super fast, and it's probably going to take, just fair warning, it may or may not take more than one episode to finish this build, because I think it's probably going to be kind of big. Let me see. Do I want it there? Or do I want it here? I think I want it here, don't I? Yeah. So we're going to do that, and that, and that. There we go. And then we're going to get these little ones up here too. We're probably going to end up moving the core. I did bring an extra core or 2. I think I might have even brought 2 cores. Maybe I finally learned my lesson on that. And yeah, let's see. We can pick up that core and put in another one, but I think we'll wait until we know. Oh man, that scared me. seeing my player scared me. I'm scared of my own shadow, right? But yeah, let's get this front end put up here. And we'll go like, whoops, it is going to go this way. So like this. There we go. And there we go. And let me see. We're going to go like this. Come on, right there. There we go. And yeah, I just missed. And do I want that to... No, I don't think I want it to do that. Okay. Take these out of here. Probably need to... I probably would have needed something there to put up the walls anyway. But there we go with that. And then we can go... Let me see. Do this and put up the rest of our cockpit. And let me see. We're gonna have glass in front here. So I've got the armored glass just because it's got more hit points, and I'm probably going to end up putting up I'll probably end up putting up the what is it called? The hardened steel blocks for the fuselage too. Let me see. Do I want that like that, or do I want that to be a block up like that? I think we'll do that. And so we want our cockpit to be nice, and it's basically going to be like our other construction ship, I think, because I want our cockpit to be a big bubble of visibility where we can see everything that's going on. Let me see. We're going to go like this. Do I want to do that? Or do I want it to come out of block? I think I want it to come out of block because on the other one it was too small and we were getting stuck in there. So why don't we go out of block here? So we're gonna have, why don't we try something like this? Something like this to do the sides and back of the cockpit. Let's see. So we can get those in there. And then it's frozen. Wow. Wow, that was a really long pause. I don't know what was up with that. That was really long. Okay, so is that, do we want that or we want the curve? I think we want this one. Yeah, we want to do this one because we want the yeah, we want that to match up. The windows are going to have to match up on there. So let's get our windows here. And I suppose it's going to look a lot like our other construction vehicle because of this. But that's okay. And we can get that in there. Okay. So we've got the front here. That's cool. And I'm probably not going to do the top. Probably, I don't know. We'll probably not do the top. And let's see what we can do as far as this goes again. I think that's going to be like this. And then we'll close that off from there. And I suppose we could even do this on the front. There we go. Wish we could do that in the middle too, but that's okay. Let's see. Get this. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. So we're going to get the top put on there and figure out how we're going to merge that with this. And figure out how I'm going to meld that with this. Because I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work at all. I'll probably end up doing this, and we'll take these out. Yeah, we'll take these out. Put this in here. There we go. Okay. So I need to make sure that I can actually get in and out of this cockpit. And then we need to figure out what we're going to do on the top. But for right now, let's see. We've got... Is that this piece? Or this one? It's that one. That's fine. Okay, so let's go into inventory and we'll reset these blocks. So what I just did there is now you see it's the cube. So it's also re-rotated so that it's not all rotated in weird directions. So one of the things we want to do here is we want our hover engines. Yeah, we want our hover engines to be close to the front, I think. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have this come out. Let's try this. We're going to go like that. And maybe this. And then we're going to bring our cube out. Is that going to work? And let's see, we can go... Yeah, I think like that. I'm thinking that's going to work. Maybe if I tilt my head a little more, it'll fit. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I'm not sure. Let's try going out a couple blocks and see. And we're going to split this off so that we can do this. I'm going to go like that. This will let us do what I want. So now we can just switch back and forth. So when you split a stack like that, as you see, it does take it out back to the cube again. Let's see, I thought they had changed that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just that you can add stuff from the inventory without it breaking. But I think what we want to do is that, and then we're going to bring this down another block, maybe. Let's try it. We bring it down one more block, if we can. Can we get underneath there? I don't think it's going to let us get underneath here. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Whoops, and that was wrong block, wrong spot. One, and I'm hitting page down to do that, so when you hit page down it moves the attempted block position up or down by one. Ooh, there we go, we can get it right there. There we go. Let's get rid of these. It almost, you know what, I think that almost fits there. I think we'll just leave it for now. And then we can do this sort of thing. Let me see. Is there a way? Yeah, we could do that. We can do that. We could do something like this. We could do... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Maybe... No, not that either. I was thinking that one. That might even work. I just wanted something other than a plain cube. But I think this might be the best way to go. And then we're going to put the hover engines underneath there. So I'm going to have to either dig that out with a drill. Did I bring my drill or did I put it back in the... I think I put my drill away thinking I'm never going to need a drill. I'm just building. So yeah, we're going to have to basically spin it with an RCS or something like that. We'll get some RCSs on there. But yeah, the hover engines are going to go on the bottom of that. So it'll be nice and wide. It'll be wide enough to... yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can bring this back end back too. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to bring this back a few blocks and probably widen it out too. So let's go like this. Let me just bring it back. We're going to bring it back at least that far. And at least that far. And whoops. And at least this wide, I think. There we go. And then, I don't know, we could probably even bring this back up. Maybe have the other part of it up off the ground too. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I don't know, you think? I think that would be, yeah, I think that'll work. I think it would be a cool design. I think that'll come out cool. So, let's do this. see. I'm hearing wildlife sounds and I can't tell if it's outside my window or if it's in the game. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll come back up here and let's see, this block needs to go away. And we'll do, is this one still the upside down? Yes, perfect. There we go. And then we're going to do something similar over here. Let's see, should we come back? How far should we come back? About like that? I think that's a good enough sized space. I'm going to have somewhat of a, like an atrium or whatever where it comes in. And we'll go like this, and then this one is the upside down, yeah. So we're going to go here, if it'll let me. And then put this on the top. That's right. Just had to visualize it there for a second, make sure I was on the right block. So we can just go like this and bring this up. Probably the same, either the same number or even one more. I'm not sure. Let's see. Bring this over. And then bring this one up. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should make that even or if we should make it even come up higher. Or leave it one block lower. No, because then I want these legs to match on the back. So I suppose we should come up the same height. We'll come up to the same height. So we got one more. We have one more thingy here. And that should do, let's see, that's going to be, yeah, that's right. Okay. I just think this one's not going to be our ramp. Whoops. Got that backwards. Let's see. Let's try this again. That's going to be here. There we go. That's why it was messed up, because I was thinking that was going to be the last one, and then it would level off to the cubes. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here. We'll do cubes. Let's see. You know what? Can we split that off further? Oh, we've got blocks here. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get some blocks out here. And this is actually going to be a bigger bay, I think. Let's see. We're going to come back 10 blocks. How's that looking? I think maybe even a couple more. I don't know. We might even have the back come back down. I'm not sure. But for right now, we just want to get this thing going. The back legs. So we'll do this. And then that's going to go, was that this way? Let's see what we've got on the front here. Yeah, it's going to go like that. It's just going to start with that. It's going to go down that way. Like that. And then it's going to hit a here. This is going to go like this. And this. And then that comes out to a cube. And then we go to back to this again. So we put that up there, and there we go. And then we can get our bottom pieces here. Put it on there. Put it on top of that block. There you go. Like that. And then we can put our other piece against it. Perfect. And then this one goes like this too, right? There we go. Kind of looks like a little claw or something, doesn't it? Let's see. Is that all of it? Is it just those two? Yeah, it is just those two. Okay. Cool. So that's going to be our basic frame. I might even bring this one out, extend it out a few more blocks or something like that, but we'll see how stable it is to begin with. And let's see what we've got as far as our basic fuselage here. And we can kind of make this taper out. Let's see. Like this. There we go. Nope, out of blocks on that stack anyway. Let's see, we'll go like this. Bring that out. Make sure that one's matched up. Did we make... I brought doors, didn't I? Did I only bring like one door? Did I bring any doors? I thought I brought some hovercraft doors. I guess not. Okay. Did I really only make... Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I made more than 2 RCSs. Like, I have to have made more than 2 RCSs. Okay. Let's get all these blocks put back together. Consolidated. We'll figure out where we're going to put our fuel tanks, RCSs, and generators. Let's see. You know, honestly, if somebody came to shoot at this thing, what you could do is you could just poke out the core, and then they won't care. As soon as the core's gone, I mean, it's an exploit, but if you want to do that, you can. Let me see. We're going to do this. I think we're going to come out. We're going to come out 1 and then... Should we do a 1 and then a 2 or just taper it out like this? I think we can do a 1 and a 1 and then a 2. Like that. And then another 2. And that should give us our floor. Come on. Right there. Thank you. That should give us our floor area in here. So let's walk around in this and see what it's going to look like. We've got... It's kind of decent sized. And I think the... a lot of the... Basically, we're going to do these kind of like little army, not army, but arm type things. We're going to do little arm type things for the turrets and the other stuff like that. All the exterior, the turrets and the basically kind of like what we did with our space version is our turrets and our other equipment, thrusters is the word I'm looking for, are going to be sticking out, you know, instead of built into the fuselage. So we need to get... Let's see, how's my pizza doing? Did I bring pizza with me? I think it's in the ship. Let me see how the ship's doing here. Yeah, I brought plenty of pizzas. Okay, cool. So that's not a concern. Just wanted to double check on that. And we have 566 minutes left on the ship, so that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's see if we can get this closed in, maybe. We can do this sort of thing. Let's see. That. And that. Because we're going to have a door here. Yeah, I'm not sure if the door's going to... Because the door's going to be 3 things wide. So I'm not sure that that's going to be big enough. I'm not sure if the space is going to be big enough. We'll find out. It's actually going to be kind of small, isn't it? That little section of it is. So let's see if we can get our windows... We put the windows on here and see how it's going to look before we make any big decisions here. Let's see. Where is that? It's going to go like that. And that. There we go. So that's going to come back. Our windows are going to be like this. There we go. So generally you want the hexagons on the inside, is pretty much the rule for that. And then we're going to put these blocks here, or even, where are they? Where are the other ones? Here they go. Put the thin slopes there. How many hit points do those things have? 25. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go to combat steel with the thin blocks. We'll do heavy steel, the hardened steel for the full blocks, and then the combat steel for the thinner ones. And then we're going to do this. That's perfect. Like that, and that. Yeah, because we've got cargo boxes full of stuff. We have entire cargo boxes full of steel plates and a small cargo box full of hardened plates that we got out of the last the POI that we took apart. So that shouldn't be a problem. Upgrading these, that is. And let's see, we can do a little wall there, and let's see, we can go 1, 2, and a break, and then 1, 2, and a break. Yeah, I think so. And then we can even do these again. And we'll probably end up upgrading this. I'll get ideas after. Basically, I'll get ideas after it's built, and I'll be like, oh, I wanted to do it this. Yeah, I want to change this or something. And so, I mean, you've seen. Hopefully, you've watched the rest of the series, and you've seen what we've done with the big ship, with the capital vessel. I mean, we do all kinds of, you know, upgrades after the initial build. So it's kind of fun that way, instead of trying to cram everything into one complete build. But yeah, let's see what we can fit in here now. I'm not sure if do I want windows in the back? Yeah, I think we can put some windows in the back. Let's try it. See if we can put some here. Does that leave room? It does, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I think that'll work. Let's see. Leave room in the back here. Because I like to be able to see out of my vehicles and buildings and stuff. I like having lots of glass. So we're going to do it. There we go. We're going to have... the shape is just too plain, so we're definitely going to have to add a whole bunch of stuff onto this. And I'm probably going to end up having to take out some of these windows because I need some room for equipment. So I'll probably end up taking out windows. And let's turn off, whoops. Let's turn off the plane for now. And we're going to put in our fuel tanks and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think actually we are going to take out these windows here, because we're going to put our fuel tanks and stuff against the back like that. So let's see, we're going to do fuel tanks over here. We're going to do our generators on the other side, I think. But yeah, we'll get these stacked here. We'll get our generators over here. We'll see what we can do with 3 of them. How well that's going to power the thrusters that we're going to put onto it. So there's our fuel tanks, our generators. What else did we need? We need a place to put the core. So we're going to take out that core. Let's take out this core. And we'll put in a regular block. There we go. That one's going to be rotated from everything else, I'll bet. And let's see, we need a place to put our RCSs, so we're going to put those. I think what we can do is we can kind of divide up this room. We're probably going to need at least 6 RCSs. We might need even more of those. But let's see what else we've got for innards. We need a place to put the core and our oxygen tanks. So we'll move those into here. And then we're also going to have to put in our O2 station and a constructor and an ammo box for sure. Let's see. So we're going to need a core. Let's do this. And our 2 oxygen tanks. There we go. And we're going to put in an oxygen station here. There we go. And we might even want to put in 2 more of the oxygen tanks. But we'll see how this does. I think we'll wait and see how this does with the RCSs. Yeah, so let's figure out where we're going to put the ammo boxes. I think we'll leave spaces between this stuff, so we'll do this. We'll do the ammo box here, and then we'll do the harvest box on the other side. That's just electronic. Oh, that's from the core that we took apart. Okay. Let me see. We have a detector. I need to get these arranged so I can see what I've got. We want to put in a medic station somewhere. I might even put in the oxygen and the medic station in the atrium here. We'll put them like on the roof or something like that instead. So yeah, why don't we put this up here. I'm just debating whether I want that to happen. Yeah, I think we will do that, because if it gets blown up, if it does get blown up, they drop the backpacks for that stuff anyway, so that's not a big deal. And let's see, can this fit in here? I'm not sure if it can, because I'm thinking we could probably put it on a roof or something like that. Why don't we wait on that one? And let's see, we can put in our constructor here, like this. There we go. That's cool. And I think that's everything we need for that. Let's see what we can do as far as putting on hover engines. See if 4 of these are going to hold it. Let's see. I should put the symmetry axis back on. Let's see, we'll put it back on. There we go. And we can do this there. So now when we get in, we should be able to at least get it off the ground. We might need to make those extend out or something like that too, so we'll see. And I'm just going to toss some thrusters on here for right now. These are not going to be permanent positions. I just want to see how well it moves with one set of thrusters. So we're going to do this here. We'll just put it here. And a back forward. Let's see, we can put the other one here. I'm wondering where we're going to be able to fit this stuff on the front. We'll probably end up putting them on both sides, but I think this is fine. There we go for right now. I just want to see it move. So let's turn off symmetry plane. See what we've got. Fill the fuel. There we go. Cool. And we've got boosters too. We need to put some boosters on this at some point. We'll figure out where to put those. Let's see. Hover height. There we go. Okay, so as soon as I hit the RCSs, as soon as I moved it, the RCSs got it. There's our hover height. That's kind of cool. It's actually not too bad to turn. I mean, it could stand to be, it could stand to be faster, but I mean, it's big. It should feel a little tanky, you know. It should feel a little bit like a tank. But yeah, I think that might work. I think that might work. I'll probably put on an extra set of thrusters. Let's look at the statistics. We have Yeah, 5 meters per second. We're probably going to go with 3 sets of thrusters because with all the extra mass we're going to get, we will need 3 sets in order to do that. And that means we are going to need to put on the other RCSs. And I'm curious now that we've actually got this put on, does it prevent you from... Oh, you know what? The pole fog is going to be ugly anyway, but I'm curious to see if it prevents you from putting on blocks now. Huh. No, it doesn't. So I could actually bring this up to the pole and build it. Okay, so as long as you get the starter, it's kind of interesting. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to build in the pole fog, though. I don't think I want to do that. I thought about it for a minute, I was tempted for a minute, and then it's like, yeah, I don't want to build in the fog. Okay. But I think we might even make this a little bit bigger, and we'll probably make the roof on this. We'll do something on the roof, because I don't want this to be all flat. So we're going to have to figure that out. But I think that's going to be it for today's episode, because we are running out of time. So yeah, that's going to be it for episode 49. Join me in episode 50, and I think what we'll do is we're going to take a break from this, and we're going to go over to the trading station. And let me set a waypoint for this thing too. Is it going to show up on my map? Is that going to show up? Yeah. Alright, it's up by the pole. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to... There we go. We're going to go to the trading station, and we're going to sell all of our extra weapons, and we basically got a huge box full of extra weapons that we've picked up and all that junk. Not just weapons, but all the equipment, a couple of extra boosters and all that jazz. So, really? Oh, I don't have oxygen in my ship. Okay, no, that's fine. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 49. Join me in episode 50 for some wheeling and dealing, and we will see you then. Later.